Hey everybody, I'm Joyce Thomas with eXp Realty, and I'm going to give you an introduction to eXp. I'm sure you've heard about it, all of the hype about it, how everybody, all the mega agents are switching to this company. So just want to give you some info to help you make an informed decision. First, I want to tell you a little bit about me and my husband, Terry. We are not ones to switch companies lightly. We were with Remax. We owned our own brokerage and looked at eXp. And first time I saw the video Terry shared with me, I said, no, we're going to stay where we are. We're going to renew our franchise and keep going. So then he showed me another video and he said, hey, just watch this. Let me know what you think. No commitment. Just want you to see this one. I don't want you to miss out on something. I don't want us to miss out on something. So I did. I watched it and actually watched it again. And I said, we got to do this and we got to do it now. We can't wait until our franchise is up. That's how excited we were about it, knowing that all these mega producers had switched. I even contacted a lot of them that we knew and talked to them and said, ask them my questions. What am I missing here? Is there anything I'm missing? And we actually ended up paying Remax to get out of our franchise early so we could join eXp. So let's talk about eXp. The brainchild is Glenn Sanford, an amazing man. He is a genius, just like Bill Gates. He was with KW. He started his own company, which is eXp Realty, in 2009. Company has expanded since then. His idea was to become the Amazon of real estate and to be able to provide agents with what they need in the industry. So if you think about, other companies, Netflix, took over Blockbuster. Netflix actually went to Blockbuster and said, hey, we want to buy out all your franchises. This can all be done online. And Blockbuster said no. 5 years later, they went out of business. And we all know where Netflix is today. Amazon, same things. They started with books, put out Borders and Books out of business. And now, they put out some other companies out of business. So you can get everything you need on Amazon. So that's what eXp is to real estate. Everything that you can get is virtual. No desk fees. You can work from anywhere. They cut their overhead. They don't have the brick and mortar costs. Now, you can still have an office. They don't have actual offices, but you can still have an office. They partner with Regis, so worldwide you can have an office. You can still meet clients there, have someone introduce your clients, and then greet them for you, have a conference room to meet them in. So the myth that you don't have somewhere to work is not true. There are also teams throughout the world that have still have offices that because they want to, and they're also offering spaces to people within eXp. So because they don't have leases means that the company can invest in agent support and technology. They give you everything that you need and access to amazing training and support. So there's 4 key disruptors that eXp is disrupting in the real estate industry today. So one of those is revolutionary lead gen systems, unparalleled training, stock awards, and revenue share. So let's talk about that now. When we talk about CRM and lead generation, the system that eXp has partnered with is Conversion. I'm sure you've probably heard of it. If you want to go out and buy that on your own, it costs you about $8,000 a year. If you're using something similar, Boomtown, Commissions Inc., something like that, it's going to cost you a lot more, $16,000 or more per year. And believe me, I know that we've paid for those systems. So when you go with eXp, you do get Conversion and a platform called KB Core. And you get all those bells and whistles for basically for your tech fee, which is $50 a month. So $7,000 to buy it on your own, or $50 a month through eXp. There's also options with them where you can actually sign up for Making It Rain. So for another $100 a month, you can get about 20 leads a month or so, depending on your market, to help you grow your business. And since I said, we've been with different companies, we've used Boomtown, we've used Commissions Inc., and Top Producer, all those type of systems. Since I've been using KB Core, the lead gen is just amazing with this system. I've gotten so many more leads through KB Core than I ever did through using the other systems. Okay, so live training. There is live training always available for you. More than 20 hours of live training each week. You can learn from the industry experts, and top producers in the industry are training you here. And anything you want to learn about. and you can actually raise your hand, ask questions. It's not, that you can't ask somebody a question. It's live training in a gymnasium per se, or auditorium, whatever you want to call it. And again, all kinds of training. You can also tap into an archive of recorded sessions as well. So if you did miss a training and you want to learn about something, or you can't sleep at night, as us realtors can sometimes not do, you can log on and do a training at that time too. So let's look at the community. So here's your community. There's 250 full-time agents to support you, and there is no overhead against, there is no actual eXp Realty office where these 250 people work, but they're there working for you from 6 a.m. To help you with real-time support. Whether you need information from accounting, or you need information about growing a team, or you have questions about setting up a team, or sky slope, or anything that you have questions on, you can go to those departments and ask them. And they're there for you. Yes, you're an avatar, but you do get beyond that. In fact, I just read the other day that avatars are the second preferred means of communication. So I thought that was interesting. And you talk about avatars as well. There are other companies that have seen this system and are now creating their own. And I won't mention names, but it's one of the big companies that's competing with us now. So I find that interesting as well. Okay, so let's talk about the powerful equity opportunities that you have. So eXp is traded on the NASDAQ. And as an agent with eXp Realty, and I like to call you a shareholder because you are an owner of the company, you do get you do get shares through the sustainable equity plan. You earn shares on your first transaction, when you fully cap, and then when any agent that you sponsor closes their first transaction. So that's pretty awesome. When you become an icon agent, you earn $16,000 in stock. So $16,000 in company stock as a shareholder. And then the equity program that you can enter into is where you can use 5% of every transaction commission to buy stock at a 20% discount. So that's pretty cool. So I'd like to share that with you. And then, of course, we talk about revenue share. So again, I want to dispel the myth. It is revenue share before expenses. So when we talk about that, it is before the company takes off their expenses, you earn money. And how that works is you get revenue share off of every capping agent that you sponsor. You get up to $2,800 on your first tier. So if you sponsor 4 people in your first tier, you're going to get $2,800 per person per year. Don't know what that equates to, but it's a nice little sum of money. Now you're probably thinking, what if they don't cap? No problem. You still make money off of that amount that they do cap. So let's say they're half cappers. If everybody's $1,400, you still make money off of that. And then let's say you get up to, let's just take it to the total. Let's say you have 40 people on your main level, and you've sponsored 40 agents to the company. I like to say you sponsor these people and you get referral fees off of them because they're coming into your team per se, and they're learning from you, from all the agents who are around you that are mega producers. So at that point, if you have 40 people that you have personally sponsored, and even if they only do $1,000 a year, that's $40,000. So pretty cool as just a residual income, something you don't really have to work towards. And then let's talk more about the cascading revenue share. So here's an easy example. If you sponsor 5 productive agents to eXp, and they sponsor their own productive agents, then you can earn up to $3,200 annually for each of those other agents, in addition to what you earn for your 5 agents. And that represents up to 4% of gross commission. And there's no limit to the amount that an agent can earn. So you can attract as many people to the business as you want, and you get referrals every time they close a transaction, basically. So right now, just to give you an idea, I'm not going to say numbers, but Terry and I have been with the company about 6 months, And our monthly revenue share is paying for our household expenses. And we only have 10 people on our team right now. So just a rough idea. Everybody is different, of course. And keep in mind, this does not affect what any agent gets paid. International collaboration. I really want to talk to you about that, because one of the things I mentioned is the amazing people you get to rub elbows with, you get to network with. I have never been with a company, even being with Remax, you'd think this company that's been around for 40 years and it has, international offices, that you would be doing referral business and learning from them, but it doesn't happen that way. The nice thing about eXp is everybody's in it to help everybody else. So everybody's sharing information with you. If you want to learn from a top producer in California how they sell $1 million listings in their market, they're glad to share that information with you. There's masterminds going on every week. There's things that if you join with our team that you get invited to that are just powerful training to help you take your business to the next level. So that's one of the things that I think was just amazing with the company, is the collaboration that we get, because we all own the company. We're all shareholders in the same company. We all benefit from helping each other. We're not up against each other. And eXp Solutions, the tools, the services that they give you, again, we went over some of these, but they're just amazing. You have your eXp Enterprise, which is your business intelligence, where you can log on and find out anything you want to know. If you want to know how many transactions you've closed, what your income is year to date. If you're, look at where you are with your goals. If you want to log into your SkySlope transaction management, that's another tool that they give us that's free. So SkySlope's one of the top transaction management systems in the industry. You get that with the eXp. So you can log in there and see exactly where you are in your transactions, your documents. And I didn't mention, but broker support with eXp is amazing. Yes, there's one broker per state, but I tell you what, they hire the best brokers. I have never had a broker like we do now. It's just awesome, the training that we get just from our broker. And then Workplace by Facebook, a private community, which you can go in there and find out anything you want to know from anybody. There's all kinds of communities set up regarding, KV Core, teams, marketing, whatever you want to learn. So learn from the best, going to the masterminds. And then we talked about the CRM and lead gen. Again, that's powerful. Branding and marketing, they offer you all the templates that you need to get started, even free business cards when you join. So why not join the company that everybody's talking about? Inman, Real Trends. Everybody's talking about how eXp is changing real estate. So let's talk about what you pay with eXp. There's no desk fees, no royalty fees, no ad fees, no franchise fees. So forget all that stuff that you've paid to other companies. So when you get a commission of 80-20, it's actually 80-20. You don't pay that 7% or 5% royalty fee that you do to companies like Remax or Keller Williams or those type of companies. You have a $16,000 cap, and that's lower than a lot of the companies that have caps. So after you cap, you earn 100% commission for the remainder of your anniversary year. And you just pay a $250 transaction fee, but you only pay that until you pay $5,000. And at that point, you become what we call an icon agent. So as an icon agent, then you pay $75 a transaction for the rest of the year. So pretty cheap to be part of eXp and be a shareholder, get revenue share and stock awards. The standard cost to join, only $149 startup fee. And that $149 a month covers your first month's tech fee and university fee. So very, very cheap. I know, there are all kinds of companies out there that charge you startup fees to sell their products. And a lot of them are a lot more than $149. So very cheap to start a business. $50 a month tech fee gets you all the tech we've talked about. $35 a month university fee for all the training that you get access to. And then for every transaction, you have a $25 broker review fee and a $40 risk management fee. The $40 risk management fee is capped at $500. So after that, you just pay $25 broker fee. So very, very cheap. Explosive growth with the eXp. Right now, and this is a dated slide, We are at 15,000 agents, 50 US states, and 3 Canadian provinces. So, you know, this isn't a fly-by-night company. It's grown since 2009, and it's shot upwards since 2015, and it's going to continue to grow. This is the new real estate. So let's talk about the eXp core values. Really great core values that shape our culture. The ones I like, you know, of course, I like them all, but, you know, have fun still. And you do have fun because of this collaboration that you have with other agents. Servicing people, that's always been one of my own core values. And the collaboration, like I talked about, transparency and integrity and service, just amazing core values. So now, here, I want to talk to you about becoming a shareholder. And the first thing I want to say to you is share this video with someone that you trust, you know, your significant other, a close friend, agents, other agents that you work with, that you work closely with. Share it with them. And just get their opinion. Say, hey, I want you to look at this. And just give me your opinion on what you think about this. Don't let them know how you're leaning, you know, because you may be thinking you might want to do it, but get their opinions. And the last thing you want to do is get your broker's opinion, because your broker is never going to tell you it's good to go to any company, whether it's eXp or Remax. So do your due diligence. Go to richagentlifestyle.com and go ahead and sign up to become an agent. Now, when I say that, you are not signing up to be an agent. What this does is it generates a 42-page contract. And this contract is so that you can review it and do all your due diligence to actually read the fine print and see if what I've told you is right, so that you can actually determine if this truly is a good fit for you. And again, when you do that, nobody gets notified, your license doesn't get changed, your broker isn't notified, you're not switching companies. So all you're doing is generating that independent contractor agreement so you can read it and do your due diligence. And then again, give me and Terry a call when you're done, and we'll answer any questions that you have. You know, we're not here to push anybody to become part of eXp. We're here to share how it's helped us and how we think it can help you. So you can give me a call at 520-723-5955, or you can reach Terry at 480-620-5586. And then one last thing I want to mention to you is if you do join eXp and we are your sponsor, you would actually put Joyce Thomas as your sponsor when you go to sign up to get that 42-page document. But when you put Joyce Thomas as your sponsor, you're linking arms with some big names in the industry. You may have heard of them, you may have not, but Jay Kinder, Michael Reese, Brent Gove, Jennifer Weiner, some of the heavy hitters in the industry throughout the company. And we rub elbows with them and we learn from them. And I'll tell you what, since we have joined eXp, we have learned so much from these agents about how they have grown their business to become top in their industry. And the changes we've made to our business, just in what we've learned from them, have brought us more income into our business. So you get access to all that as well. So not just the things with eXp, but you get access to our team of people that are just amazing. Like I said, the icon agents in the country, and you have access to that too. You get to rub elbows with them as well. So again, go to richagentlifestyle.com. Fill out the information, put Joyce Thomas as your sponsor, unless someone else sent you to this video, and then it'll generate that agreement that you can review, do your due diligence. Nothing will change. Your license won't be moved, nothing at all. And then give us a call, 520-723-5955 or 480-620-5586. Have a great day.